on day 15. So let's head out. And we will go and see what's happening in this little side room. Add classrooms, items to trade, or floor plans costing. I'm going to take the classroom. Rather have the classroom than anything else. Nothing else in here. Oh, that turns that back off. So I want to turn that back on again. Yeah. That's turned on. We leave that turned on. Nothing else in here, is there? We know these are the same. That's fine. Nothing else has changed. Nothing new. Back to the house we go. Hopefully to the foundation as soon as possible. So, open rooms up first. Gems are more important, I think, than keys. So we'll do that. Oh dear. That blocks us from the underside straight away. We'll take the pantry. Oh no, we'll take the library from there. And on this side, we will hate everything about the setup we've got going on at the moment. This is terrible. We'll take the... We're going to get... Hopefully we're going to get something there. I'm going to take the corridor. And we'll lead over this way first. Commissary, closet. Wow, this is just awful. I can't get that. The only thing I can do is the closet. That's just a bad start. Okay. Dice for a reroll, which is fine. Northern compass, which again is fine. Head back to the beginning. Pick up our key. Quick search around the room. Nothing behind there. The other two boxes are empty. The other two boxes are blue. The other two boxes are true. That's false. That's false. This is true. Yay! Okay. Let's head up. We've got some gems to our name now. Drawing room. I prefer drawing room's option. It's going to cost a gem to get in. We're going to get a gem back for being in here. So let's get the gem back. Press the enter. And the monkey presses the button. Okay. So we could do with an up and right. And of course, we get no up and rights at all. Right. I'm going to redraw. Hallway doors are always unlocked in the foyer. Chapel gets me in, and I don't lose anything for going this way. And I want to get in there, so I'm taking the chapel deliberately to get in here. Okay, nothing. There's dig spots there. Right. Let's go. Take me down. What is down here? Ooh, vault room of some kind. Okay. Upgrade disc. Nice. Rod, and we have got road and rod. We've got this one's thing anyway, so we don't need the letter. Elevator. Oh, okay. The basement door is locked. So I need a key. Okay. We'll be back for you in a bit. Foyer makes all hallways open, includes the Great Hall. That will be a good choice in the future in that case. Okay, I am going to go this way. We'll hop up and over. Kind of blinded by being able to get into the basement today. So I want to get to see that. Storeroom is going to give me a key. Walk-in closet is going to give me 4 items. Those 4 items could be more important, but those 2 ways dead end me. Commissary doesn't. I still haven't got a passcode for it. If I get one, I'll play it. But I haven't got a passcode yet. I'm slipping down in my chair. So let's kill my microphone. I'm going to risk the commissary. Please sell me keys. Oh, I haven't got anything to buy it with. Why did I do this to myself? Oh well. I really should have taken the room that unlocks all the other rooms, because that would have been unlocked. Okay, classroom it is. Grade 1. Still want to know why the 8 is an infinity. Colors. I am fairly sure that there is something to do... something to do with these. RG. Freddy. Why is that an infinity? Grade 1. Red flag. Big ass bouncy globe. Classroom 8 is an infinity. Ooh, pantry gives us coins. Den gives us movement and gives us a diamond. And I think that's more important to me at this moment in time. We need to search around to make sure we don't miss any coins, which we're not. We need to backtrack slightly, which gives us a pantry, which still gives me the coins, which is fine. Nook. So everything's a dead end here anyway. I could get a key, which I have 2 doors I could use it on. I do have a redraw for later. So let's take that. Yeah, it looked like it did look like a very good game. I think it's something I wouldn't mind trying as well. Hopefully I can get a passcode for it. Oh, that pantry yet again, but security. That's going to give me access up, down, left and right. Not right. Obviously not right. Okay. But we have an upgrade disc. Let's upgrade a room. That's really good. Data transfers not available. I'm trying to make it right. So nothing is available yet. Insert the disc. Scanning the disc. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not surprised. I don't think it's getting much like that game now at the minute. Hallway data. I will now permanently have the chance to enhance this room. Okay. Okay. So hallway always has a key, always has a lock trunk, or add an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft. I'm going to put a key in this room because I use hallways quite a lot. Finding a key in there would be really useful from now on. So I'm going to add that. Okay. We head on. Boiler room. Ooh. Pantry for the coins. Boudoir for the gem. Boiler room for a power source. I needed a key for foundation. I don't know if I need a boiler room. I've got nothing with a power source in it so far. Pantry gives me more. Boiler room gives me same exits as everyone else. So I don't gain anything by having this. But I would have power for future rooms. I'm going to get the... I have no gems. I thought I had a gem. No. Okay. We'll do the boudoir. Boudoir will get as a gem. But we're just going to backtrack very quickly. Down to the den. Into the classroom. Into the commissary. What can I buy? So I can buy gems, salt state. Oh god, right. It's not even a very good selection of buys. Let's head down into the basement again. Marvel Rivals not holding up then while you play it. You're not enjoying it as much. Okay. Basement door. This key does not fit. Okay. So we need... specifically need to find the basement key from the future runs that we do. Yeah. Did look it. I think it'll probably be good when they actually get the stuff for it all sorted out as well. Okay, I'm not going to carry on like I did. We're not going up to the boudoir yet. I'm going to use the chapel. Just make sure there's no keys on the floor. Okay. No keys on the floor. Store hallway. Straight away. Could not have been more perfect. That's going to give us the gem and the coin, which we'll lose the coin when we come straight back in here anyway. So, not wonderful. Hallway gives us a coin. Gives us a key now. Okay, where is the key in here? It is now on this table. Okay. And it gets immediately used. Coins or... it's coins. Spare room, dead end. Pantry, we move on. Okay, a few more steps. We'll take that. Take the coins with us. Nothing else in here. A carved in stone eye. Bridge is still there. I need to find some other notes maybe that have lowercase. Ah. Dead end, dead end, dead end. Time for a redraw. Spare room, guest bedroom, or classroom. Can't do that, so spare room it is. Anything in the spare room? Nothing there. No. Okay. Use our one key up. Oh, wow. Lead to a room. Can't do it. Don't want a dead end. Or do I want a dead end here? That's going up. This gives me another key and another... Yeah. Alright, we dead end here. On purpose. Quick look around. Nothing. Okay. Back we go to the hallway. And... of course, I get a hallway that gives me a key, and what happens? It's immediately locked on both sides. Well, I could do this. Whenever I draft a bedroom, I gain 5 more steps, but I'm dead-ended yet again. I have to go back to the other side of the house. I have a whole line up and down here I haven't gone in yet, so let's go that way. Cheeky coin on the side. Nick someone's tip. Okay, 13. 20 minus 18 is 2. Times 6, 12. 13 minus 3 is 10. Times 5. Times 5 is 50. Divided by 10 is 5. What? I'm sorry, what? 12 minus 11 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 divided by 4 is 2. I'm not good at maths, ladies and gentlemen. I'm terrible at maths. That made my brain hurt. Made the brain non-fuzzy. Not good. I felt not bonita. Okay. Green rooms do not cost anything to draft. Dead end. Bedroom. Dead end. Classroom. At least we carry on up this side of the house. Grade 2. Mathematics worksheet. Find each sum without using signs. Why are the numbers colored in such a way? Okay. Look at the colors. Add, subtract, multiply. Grade 2. Find each sum without using signs. Okay, I want a photo of this. I want a photo of this. And I think I want... Oh, there's a banana. Penelope. They got some wrong. Okay. We need some photos. That one. That one. So that's the two on this side. That one. And that one. Okay, look at the colours. 8 is still an infinite. There's nothing else I can pick up. Nothing else here. Okay, we carry on. Well, damn. 5 redraws. West Wing Hall. Yep. That's the one we're taking. How far up the house are we? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't have the I don't have the letter for this room. Okay. So we have got... What? Rain. Rain and grain. So... G. Rain and grain. If we something small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. If we something small gates. Okay. Let's do... Can't do the classroom because we don't have any gems. I'm kind of sad about that. I really wouldn't have minded doing it. Bedroom it is, I suppose. Nothing in here. Nothing special. Just bit of money. Okay. Courtyard, which we can't do. Dining room, which we can do. Gymnasium, which we don't really want to do. I'd rather do dining room. I literally go through that door and I get a meal served. So let's go through. Oh, this sucks. Just not getting any gems. Let's do... Screw it. Guest bedroom. 10 extra steps. Key card, which we aren't really going to be using. Same old note. However, bring on that. Ooh. Fungi. Pizza it is. Why on earth have you left that much pizza behind? You absolute heathen. Cannot believe it. Would you? Who leaves 3 slices and that? Why do you leave the slice? Why do you leave the base and not that? I am shooketh. I'm horrified by that. I'm genuinely horrified that that is what you leave. I'm disappointed in myself. I've let myself down. I've let the house down. And the door's locked. Of course it is. Damn it. Okay. Back we go. We go through this side. Unless it's locked. Which it is. Okay. We've got a long journey back. We've got a lot of steps. Thankfully. We want to go into the hallway. Into the chapel, which we'll pay for. Through the foundation. Would have been nice to find a spade. Into the commissary. Which we can't buy a spade anyway. We can buy gems, which I think we probably should. We could buy a sledgehammer, but I think gems are actually going to be our better option. To the right, to the den. And then up into security. And on we go. Why? Why lock so many doors? Why block so many routes? I am hindered whenever I want to go anywhere. Gem. Read the letter. Nothing new in the letter. No notes on here. Nothing under there. Locksmith? Locksmith? Nowhere to go up that side. Don't want to go in there because it's a dead end. Gymnasium up and through. We lose 2 steps. We've got a lot of steps to spare. I think we spare some steps here. I think we use up 1 or 2 of them. Okay. Office. Finally. I have been looking for you for a while, office. Okay. Weird triangle. Oh, another upgrade disc. What are you? Hello? Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. Knowing Herbert, I would suspect either would be suitable. One black. Okay. The antechamber lever is in the greenhouse. Oh, the antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. All right. I don't think there is enough time to put another work order before Simon arrives. Just make sure the west and east levers are operational, but west is lowercase. Well, we had bridge as a word that was lowercase. West is lowercase. Okay. Upgrade. Let's upgrade a room. Please be a good room. Or not. Alright. Same day delivery. A no contact delivery. Ooh. A very large package. A very large package will be delivered. No contact. The package will be dropped off at the entrance steps the day after drafting. So I don't need the mailroom to get anything that I get. That's the same day. That's a large package. But that, I don't need it again. I don't have to find it again. I can just get my item. That one, that interests me more. We're doing that one. Being able to get the same thing another day, big. Right. Press enter. Log into network. Been wanting this one because this is where all the computers are connected from. Remote terminal access. Oh. I can connect to other terminals. What can I do? I did not want to do that. Okay, that lets me connect to other computers. Spread gold in estate. Okay. Turn to the main menu. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's rooms. This includes servants' quarters. Oh, well, there's no one. So, return to main. Log in. I want to see some emails. I didn't actually put the password in. Password accepted. Okay. Staff services. Punch in, punch out. Special orders. Place a special order. I would like a shovel. That is approved. Shovel on its way. Electronic mail. From Anne Babbage next week. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holiday, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. Anne Babbage. We have another date. Where am I writing dates down? Christ, I've got pages and pages of crap in front of me. Right, let's start here. Dates. November 1st, 1993. November 1, 1993. These might not all be useful. I don't care. Gabe, yes, that is correct. That is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out of here next week, please test that the correct sequence is... Oh, we have a sequence. Off. blue, green, white, red, and purple. Thank you for the due diligence in this project. Why did I write you there? I wrote it, dates, and then I've written it here because I'm a pillock. Why did I do that to myself? Let's change that. Off. Blue. Green. White. Red. Purple. Goddamn. I'm stupid. October 8. 1993. We now need the breaker box again. For that. We wanted to let you know that the changes requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured your plans will be executed down to the last detail. October 7th, 1993. Maguire, McGinley, and McDougall. The VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, please let us know and we will fix it in our regular visits next week. Right, okay, so we knew that then. We knew we needed to change that. And now we have the code for it. Data transfers? No, we don't have the data transfers. Okay. So we can log out. That is massive though now. Right. We have got... Okay, he's underneath that. And that's pointing at him. So I'm going to assume he... Does he exist again? We've got... What have we got? We've got Gorgeous Mustache Man. We've got Queen... Similar Mustache Man. That's him. No. Yes. Bootstrap. And a bootstrap. Right. 1, 2. 2. 1. 2. 2, 2. 1. 1. Maybe. Okay. Anything else? Picture. Oh, okay. Let me see. Flight of the Queen, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 2, 1, 1. No. Okay. I'm wrong. One, 2, 3. 1, 2. Flight of the Queen. There is one queen. Fall of the Lord. Does he look like a lord? Or is he the lord? Oh, wait a minute. He's Herbert Sinclair, so he's the lord. So that's 1, 1. Passing of the Barons. Why are these all single and that one's duplicate? 1, 1, multiple 1? What, so what, like, wait. 1, 1, 3, 1? Maybe? No. Okay. Goddamn. Or do we not count that one? Because that points at him. That's a bit of a pain in the bum. Alright, I'm going to take a photo. As always. Photos for all of these problems. A queen, a lord, a baron, and a major. How are you dressed? He looks too distinguished. He looks more like a lord. Is that just him at different stages? 1, 2, and 3. How many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 statues in here. Flight of the Queen. There is only one queen. Fall of the Lord. That is 1, 2. Is that him again? There are... He is him. So that's 1 queen. There's 2 matching there. There's 1, 2, 3 matching there. Then there's this guy who's all on his own. So he's on his own. I think we discount him. So we've got 1, 1. Or do we start this side? 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 1. Three, 1, 1, 1. No. 3, 2, 1, 1. No. 2, 3, 1, 1. No. 2, 1, 3, 1. No. 1, 1, 3, 1. No. Okay. I don't know what that safe is. We need a code. We don't have a code. We don't have a key. We can move on. I'm going to move on for the moment. Code check. Oh, that was a gear. Classroom. This will be grade 3, surely. Grade 3. Science. Classroom puzzle. Okay. So we have some science going on in here. Take another apple. Use the elements below to form the answers to these questions. Okay. Water. Ice. Steam. Water, ice, steam. Yeah, there's I took a picture, hang on a moment. I couldn't work it out. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herring of the Major. Water, ice, gas. Interesting and crap answer you gave there. Water, ice, Mrs. Peterson. What? What the hell? Tear drop. Ice, water. What are they teaching these children? That periodic table is still missing 2. So, yeah. No, the painting message. What, in here? Or do you mean in here, or do you mean in the office, Alvanus? Or do you mean up and down the whole... Oh, is it? I thought they were missing. I was wrong. In all the rooms, I have got the words, and I think I've got one of the letters wrong. If we, on the top 2, then C-O-U, missing the last 2, small, and this is the one I think I've got wrong. It says, if we something small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. So I don't know yet if I've got everything right here. I'm over here. Oh, so wait, March of the Barons. No, Passing of the Barons, not March. March of the Count. Oh! March of the Count. Oh. Which one's the Count? Is it B0303? Yep, alright, you're a genius. I can't do these. 8, and it's the infinity. It's the same infinity as it is in the classrooms. March 3rd. Dear Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you'd hope never to hear from us again, once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt one final red letter of our own was merited, given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expect to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. Oh, and I've clicked off it. You're already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points, and hopefully place all our schemes in softer light. Firstly, we may have got too excited with the colourful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe, you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew. I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave you any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices may be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated plot to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to, and you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favourably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for any inconvenience. Forever Anonymous X. Okay. So this is red envelopes as well. So we need a red envelopes page now. Because we've had... Professor X. Red letters. We've had a 4 with a circle around it, a 6, and we've now got an infinity 8. Which I can't draw because my brain tries to keep drawing it the other way. My God, just do it on another line. Okay. 4 is circled. 6 is a word. Okay. Back to the classroom. Eight. 4 and 6. Okay. Of course you would be locked. I have 3 red letters found now. Can I go anywhere in the house? I can't go anywhere anymore. We still have a lot of steps to make, though. We can go through here. Okay, we've spread a decent amount of money through the house now, so let's have a look what we've got. Want to look at... Oh, I didn't want to look at anything from the login. I logged in completely by accident. Just autopilot my login. Okay, there's a treasure map and 15 coins in the house. Okay, we need to find the treasure map. So we're going to have to go through the rooms very carefully. Let's start with the top room we have here. So let's go back through into this classroom. Nothing in that classroom. Anything in here? Nothing in here. Anything in the office? Now we know we're looking for a treasure map somewhere in the building. No, anything in security. No. Let's check the boudoir. No. That's letter number 4 circled. Nothing there. Okay. 31 steps remain. Come down here. Nothing in here. Okay, we can do the nook, which we'll have to go in and come out of if we go into it. So let's go in. Treasure map anywhere? No. Anything behind the chair? No. Okay. We head into this classroom. There is nothing seemingly new. We head to the commissary, where we find a good quantity of coins, where we buy a metal detector. We head back into the foundation, which has nothing new in it. So we head on into the church, which takes our coin from us. Okay, we're going to check up here. No money on the floor. Into the West Hall. Nothing in the West Hall. Into the billiard room. Nothing new in the billiards room. Into grade 2. Where the metal detector just gravitates us towards some coins. Lovely. Okay. West Wing Hall. Nothing in it's locked. Nothing new in here. Nothing new in here. And nothing new in here. Okay. I'm thinking we can't carry on because we'd have to get keys. We really could do now this time round with finding a now we've got the code for the VAC system. It would be really nice to get that round and we can put the code in and see what the VAC system actually does. Okay, we're back to the main. Yeah, I know. If only I hadn't set it to rare. I thought it meant it's what you get from it is rare, not that the room is rare to get. I now understand I'm wrong. So, my mistake. We live and we learn. Wait. Did I not check this? Nice. I didn't check the library. Do I have that room? Treasure map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, it's the locked room. Because why wouldn't it be the locked room? This book contains a complete star base and list of constellations, observes effect depending on the number of stars. 1 slice cross canvas. Okay, that book did nothing. Clara Epson took it out in 1961, then I took it out in 1993. So between 32 years, no one took that book out. We're not completely done. I can get 3 keys. I can unlock that room with it in. Or I can create a power source, which I don't really have a reason for. Or I can put a weight room in, lose half my steps, but we can see that end room. So I can come up here, I can come back here. Oh, I only have 6 steps left. Oh, well, screwed. Absolutely screwed. I might as well. Bugger. Because I could have done that. Go in there, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th one. Oh, that's so annoying. Let's put the power supply in. Close. There's not much else we can do here. Yep. Couldn't have got it more annoyingly wrong had we tried. Had I tried, I should say. Okay, so I've got 2 of the power supplies in. Is this one that needs to come into it? Oop. Active. Wait, I've got all the power supplies going in. Why are you not working? Oh, wait a minute. No? That's fine. How's it going up there? Oh my god. I swear, Alvanus. There are moments where brain doth not brain. Don't ask. Just don't ask. Right. Give me power out the right door. Okay. Give me... Oh. Well, I can't buy it. Only one I can really take is the terrace here. It's all dead ending me, no matter what. We now at least can get outside and make a wish. So we've just got enough to be able to do that. Yeah. We've got enough to get outside. Okay, nice to know that puzzle is permanently fixed in our minds and done. Let's head outside. Make a wish. I'm gonna run out. Yeah, no, I would be very confused as to how they built this place. I run my steps down. Let's see what we have over here. See if anything opened. You're not open. Nope. Okay. Not yet. Alright. Well. Some progress was made at least. We've got the code for the VAC system, which I want to get put in. I want this one. I want this date very quickly. Hang on. April 10, 1992. Can't get anything else. There's nothing else out of here. There was a gem in here at some point. That's a fallen over gem holder, so... yeah, there is nothing else to be done at the moment, I don't think. Something wrong with this. There's something under there, you can see it. See? So that's a puzzle we're going to have in the future. Yeah. 410. Small gates. Apparently cracked 8 safes. Who knows what that particular puzzle means. Nothing in here? No. Curious as to what that is. That might just be a graphical error. Alright, well, you know, that's gonna... I think that's gonna do it. Both for the day and the stream. We got a decent amount of information. We got a little bit stuck. Further on than we would have done. That would have been nice to get back to. I'm annoyed that we actually ended up getting something decent down here, which could have opened that door, and then we couldn't get back to it, and we had a treasure map for it as well. Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to end the day.